Alrighty then, I tracked down some 25 Topps Chrome Platinum. They dropped the word anniversary from the title of the product. It used to be called Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary, but it is no longer. I found 10 of these at Dick's, and then 2 boxes at Lids. From the little bit I've seen, these look pretty fun, so I'm going to rip these 12 boxes live because I can. Get Brian Hayes, Dalton Varsho on a Prism Refractor, Nolan Gorman Refractor, and Michael Garcia Blue Prism. So 3 of the 4 cards in this pack are parallels. We'll see what kind of regularity we get parallel-wise. Jake Bloss, rookie, Ty Cobb, Tom Seaver, and Corey Seager, with no parallels in that one. We'll see what kind of autographs we pull in 12 boxes as well. It seems like they're popping up regularly. Nico Horner with a little scratch in that. JJ Bleday, Gunnar Henderson insert, and Jaden Hill rookie. Again, these are 2025, so the 2025 class is what we're going to see here. Doubleheader with Cal Ripken on the back of that Gunnar. I believe there are special inserts that are blaster only. I don't know if that doubleheader is one of them, as I bump my camera. Eliod Ramos, Trey Sweeney. I saw someone call this a purple sonar, purple vibrations. I'm going to have to check that. Jeremy Pena, but it is Willie Castro purple to 250. 168 of 250. I'll probably just save all the numbered stuff for a Whatnot stream and just run it all at once. Angel Shivili, Carlton Fisk Prism, Ricky Henderson Refractor. I don't know why that one looks like it might be a variation. Larry Walker. I wonder if it'll have a different code if it is. 3536. Oh, no, they're all 35. Okay. It's probably nothing. Probably just made that up along the way. It's fine. Mason Wynn, Jackie Robinson, Marcelo Ozuna, and Eddie Murray. So far, parallel distribution has been weird. 3 in that first pack and then multiple with none. Spencer Steer, Corbin Burns, Shane Smith, and Seth Lugo. Appreciate Topps putting cards in all different directions. Nolan Ryan, Prism Jackson Churio, Mike Schmidt, and Blue Prism Bryce Tadasio. Sold some cards to someone within the Tadasio family. That was pretty cool. I feel like if you get a new product up fast enough, the amount of actual players and family members who buy the cards are pretty high. I opened and listed some football product today. It's moving okay. Some of the football signature class, it's moving all right so far. Matt Shaw, Jake Mangum rookie, Rod Carew Refractor, and Dave Parker. Not doing any separating of this so far. I feel like it's all facing different directions. That'll be annoying later. Francisco Lindor, Willie McCovey, Buster Posey, and Edwin Diaz. Eugenio Suarez, Mark Vientos on the Prism, Shohei Ohtani, Andy Van Slyke makes the checklist. Shohei Ohtani and Sandy Koufax doubleheaders. I bet that card will do just fine. I like that one. This one popped out. He just got a banger. Paul O'Neill, Craig Yoho, Willier Abreu Refractor, and Ernie Banks. Topps skipping the 2024 rookie class in this set makes me sad almost every day. The 2024 rookie class was so... Oh, hey, Chase McDermott auto. Sitting right on top. The 2024 rookie class was so strong in comparison to 2025. It would have been fun to have that. Austin Riley, Jim Edmonds, Topps Refractor, numbered to 499. They introduced this in the 2023 set. And Gunnar Hoagland, rookie. So 2 hits in that pack. Again, the distribution, really weird. Isaac Paredes, Chris Bassett, Prism Refractor, Gordon Graceffo, and Mark Grace Blue Prism. That looks really cool. I see a lot of this, a lot of the stuff I've seen online about this product specifically so far is the centering is a little off. So I think well-centered parallels and inserts of these cards will do significantly better. Jared Kelenic, Bob Gibson, Giancarlo Stanton, Rails and Sales, 55 Rails and Sales insert. First one of those we've seen. Giancarlo and Edgar Carroll rookie. Obviously, we'll still see Nick Kurtz and James Wood. Interesting to see a James Wood rookie in what are we in? June of 2026. Cliff Lee, Tyler Glasnow, Logan Evans rookie, and Trevor Story. That Logan Evans is significantly bowed in comparison. I do see some marks / print lines on some of these cards. That Cliff Lee has a significant print line. So again, the well-centered and well-conditioned cards from this set will carry a premium. The 2021 set, if anyone opened that, was one of the worst quality control products I remember ever. Like across the board, it was not good. Ezekiel Tovar, Augustine Ramirez, Bradley Blaylock rookie, and Griffin Conine. I said rookie. It was a rookie, but I meant refractor. Bradley Blaylock refractor. Nolan Gorman, Tony Gwynn, Aaron Judge, get well soon. The centering on that, pretty rough left to right. Cole Reagans. I saw Kershaw number to 75 on Twitter, and it was essentially missing the entire right side. Ricky Henderson. That looks like the refractor I pulled earlier, so not a variation. Yamamoto, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., and Craig Biggio, Vladdy Daddy, if you will, and Vladdy Guerrero Jr. on the double headers. So far, averaging 1 per box on those. We don't have odds yet, so we don't actually know how rare some of these are. Hunter Green, Pete Alonso, Prism, Dylan Cruz, Topps Refractor. Again, these are the die cut, or this is the miscut I was talking about. Number to 499, Dalton Varsho again, but severely off center on that one. Averaging 1 numbered card per blaster so far. Nolan Arenado, Shanho Park, Shea Bangaliers Refractor, and Tommy Nance. Sounds like an old-time announcer. Tommy Nance here on the mic. Rod Carew, Adrian Beltre, Will Wagner, and Carlton Fisk. Sometimes, since I'm talking to no one, the chat isn't popping off. The jokes are for me, you know. Julio Abreu, Gilbert Diaz, Prism Refractor, Kirk Gibson with the Dodgers, Nick Enright, rookie blue Prism Refractor there. The red and gold prisms are very rare, and they do carry a pretty high premium in comparison. Michael King, Josh Hader, Jacob deGrom, and Jackson Trio. That is a parallel or parallels that when I am searching value boxes and dollar boxes that I am always looking for. Those gold and red prisms, they are not serial numbered. An estimated print run over the years of 5 and 10. I think the 2021 red prisms, I bet those are closer to 1 than 5. They were very rare. Another auto here, Michael Mercado, blue. I think this is called Blue Platinum Toily. I could be off on that. Michael Mercado to 99. Justin Morneau, Valente Balazzo, rookie refractor with a severe print mark on that, and Honus Wagner. The autos in this product will be plentiful, but again, they have everyone signing this, so it'll be some misses so far. Chase McDermott and Michael Mercado, Chris Sale, Carlos Narvaez, Dylan Cease, and Ellie De La Cruz. And I think they make city variations, but they are only in hobby boxes. They are not in blasters. Okay, Brian Hayes, Carlos Beltran, Juan Soto. Again, this is the Rails and Sales insert. And Royce Lewis. Royce Lewis, 13 games in the minors, 10 home runs so far in those 13 games, in case you were wondering. Jake Bloss again. Carl Yastrzemski on a Prism Refractor. Green Toily, Platinum Toily, I think. Big Papi, 76 of 99. Serial numbering on the front for these, and Logan Gilbert. Still sticking one serial number per, 1 auto every 2 blasters. Not a bad run here. Nico Horner, Eddie Matthews, Jack Paterson Refractor, and Moises Ballesteros. We could do better on names, of course, but David Ortiz is fun. The parallels from this, if you wanted to player collect or team collect, this is a good set to do it. The parallels do not go for a ton. Eliod Ramos, Dale Murphy, Justin Robleski. We'll go with Rose Gold Toily, I believe is the proper term, number to 75. Ryan Bliss, And that goes back all the way to 2021. The regular parallels do well. The blues and golds to 150 and 50. And then obviously the supers are going to do fine. But at pretty much anything else, you can get at a decent price. Angel Shavili, Jeremy Pena, Bob Gibson, and Andres Galarraga Big Cat on the blue prism. That and the was it Mark Grace earlier? Man, the colors really pop on those blue prisms. Bob Gibson and Lou Brock on the doubleheader. Those are cool cards. Again, one per blaster so far on those as well. Spencer Steer, Mark Church, Ty Madden, and Michael Tolia. I said I'll probably run like the parallels and inserts in my Whatnot stream. And then this is, a pretty heavy set builders product. I'll probably lot up whatever base I have from this. I'm guessing it'll be in the, 40 cards per 32. So, 250 base cards. Probably lot that up, get someone somewhat near a set. Billy Williams, Joe Torre, Reggie Jackson refractor, and I'm really, really curious if this card is going to have some steam. Pete Rose back in a Topps product. I would have to look the last time he was in a Topps set. I don't know it off the top of my head, but Pete Rose back in Topps packs. Interesting. That's a card I will probably run on Whatnot. I'm curious. I bet the parallels from that are going to command a premium of Pete Rose, William Contreras, Brandon Webb, Dick Allen, and Dusty Baker. Pretty cool to see Brandon Webb in a set. I'm curious if some of these guys are in the set because they were easy to get to sign. Kodai Senga, Carlos Rodon Prism Refractor, Ken Griffey Jr. on the rails and sales insert. Good looking card. And Jordan Alvarez. I think the inserts, they're very, very, very minimalist, but I think they both look good. The doubleheaders and the rails and sales. Tomoyuki Sagano, Haesung Kim, another green platinum Toilet Bill Mazeroski, 6 of 99 green Toilet, and Riley Green. Green Toilet, Riley Green. We need a Riley Green parallel. Jeff McNeil, Brett Saberhagen, Stephen Kwan refractor. Anyone watching this? What happened to Stephen Kwan, man? Zach DeCenzo. He was, he still is a perennial Gold Glover, but seemed like that bat was going to just be all-star after all-star, or 300 batting average seemed like the floor. And yeah, he's batting 212 right now. Jordan Walker, James Wood Prism Refractor rookie. Ooh, little spoiler. James Wood Prism Refractor, a gold. Ooh, Kershaw. Very cool. And that is a pure gold Kersh. Clayton Kershaw, true gold, 14 of 50. That'll carry a nice little premium. We like that. Gordon Graceffo, blue prism. I did put the James Wood prism in the hit pile. Feels like it's going to be one of the better cards of the rip. I could be off on that. Adrian Gonzalez, Willie Castro, Bobby Witt Jr. doubleheader, Robin Yount. This should be George Brett, I would assume, based on everything else. Yeah. Again, another good-looking baseball card, George Brett and Bobby Witt Jr. I do have a Whatnot show scheduled for Sunday. I might throw one in Saturday night. I don't know. We'll see. Kyle Stowers, Kumar Rocker rookie, Michael Young, and Josh Lowe. I believe, it's 8:35. Kumar Rocker should be starting against the Guardians tonight. Curious to see what kind of action he gets. Guardians playing a very tough schedule the first third of the season. It gets really easy after this. I want to say they're in the either the easiest remaining schedule or second easiest remaining. So very interesting season so far. Hope they can keep it going. Xander Bogaerts, Brandon Lau Prism, Brooks Baldwin rookie, and Lee Smith. We're just about halfway. The Clayton Kershaw Gold is by far the breadwinner. I'm thrilled by that. Drew Thorpe, Samuel Aldegari, Mike Piazza, and Jeremy Pena. I think there was a Judge base, missing an Ohtani base, Witt base. None of the current players, superstars. Adley, Hanley Ramirez, Spencer Steer refractor, and Jaden Hill rookie. I want to say there's like 100 or 150 rookies on this set. There is definitely some depth on the rookie checklist. Andrew McCutcheon, Lefty Grove Prism Refractor, another Aaron Judge, and blue Marcus Semien Prism. Blue Prism Marcus Semien. Still on the Rangers, even though that trade happened, 8 months ago. Ben Rice rookie. Unfortunately, pretty miscut on that one. David Festa. 1955 World Series Casey Stengel insert. First one of these I've seen. I did see this on the sell sheet, but we don't know how rare things are. Obviously, the first one in 6 blasters, so that's interesting. Larry Walker. Very interesting on that. I would love to see odds, so I know where to price this stuff. Gabriel Moreno, Andres Chaparro, and another purple. We're calling it Vibrations. Barry Larkin, cool. Lark, 220 of 250. Purple. We're going with Vibrations for now. Barry Larkin to 250. Corey Seager again. I think these are some of the repeat base from the first box. Another auto. Aaron Schunk this time. Again, the auto checklist is going to be deep, but I will take autos over a base card. Sandy Koufax, Mason Wynn Refractor, and Seth Lugo. This set does have just a ton of collectability, which we're lacking in the Topps world today. So I welcome this every time. Austin Wells, Freddie Freeman, Prism, Green Vibrations, Nick York, rookie, unique Nick York, numbered to 99. I think we're Eddie Murray at 2, so 1.33 numbered parallels per box. If you include the autos, almost 2 hits a box on these blasters. That's not including the inserts, which, I mean, I bet this Griffey insert and Ohtani are going to be some of the more valuable cards from this break so far. So I will take that. I wish I had a case of this. I do have 20 more boxes coming. There's Bobby Witt. I do have 20 more boxes coming, but I bet this would be a fun master set to do. Hanley Ramirez, Angel McCutchen Refractor, and Teoscar Hernandez. About halfway through. Is this 8 cards or 8 packs? Yeah, that's how 32 comes out. George Springer, Jose Ramirez on the Prism Refractor, Luis Garcia, 11 of 100 Blue Shimmer Refractor, and Dylan Dingler Blue Prism Rookie Refractor. That one will do okay. Dingler, what does he have? 15 home runs now? His underlying numbers look even better than his surface numbers. So Dylan Dingler is the guy I'm looking for in value boxes right now. David Ortiz, David Festa, Eddie Murray doubleheader with, just kidding, that's the Rails and Sales. He blew it. I was so pumped. Michael McGreevy rookie. So pumped to see who was on the other side. I didn't even notice the style was different. Shohei Ohtani base. I bet the well-centered version of that card is going to be a high premium. Andres Chaparro, Adrian Gonzalez Topps Refractor to $4.99, and Garrett Crochet. CJ Abrams, Sandy Koufax, Justin Henry Malloy Refractor, and Harmon Killebrew. Old Twins logo on that card. I do like that. Billy Williams, Brendan Donovan Prism Refractor, Derek Jeter, and George Kirby. There are, from what I've seen, short print variations. So I will have to go through these and look at some of the codes. But William Contreras, Adam Jones, Aaron Judge doubleheader with Mickey Mantle. Again, this is another card I bet commands a premium in this set. Very cool. Insert Judge and Mantle. Spencer Bivens. Kodai Senga, Chase McDermott, Javier Baez, and Spencer Schwellenbach. I have no idea why I want to save these 2 boxes for last. They're both from Lids versus the 10 I got from Dick's, just to see if there's any noticeable change. I assume that the boxes I got from Dick's are all from the same case, but I wonder if there will be die cut or miscuts or better centered cards in those 2 compared to these. Mason Wynn, Frank Thomas, Anthony Volpe Refractor, and Ken Griffey Jr. I don't know why I just said Volpe like that. It's Anthony Volpe. Nolan Ryan, Shota Imanaga, Blue Shimmer Yandy Diaz, number 200. The Yandy Man, and Brandon Lau. Did I pull a Brandon Lau parallel? Why have I seen that card? It had to be a parallel earlier. Kerry Carpenter, Corey Seager Prism Refractor, Pedro Martinez Rails and Sales Inserts, and Justin Verlander as a Giant. Feels like that was quite some time ago. He's rehabbing on Tuesday, I want to say, at AAA. They said the tickets for that game are going insane. Yandy Diaz, Samuel Aldegari, CC Sabathia, Hall of Famer CC Sabathia, numbered to 250. Purple Vibrations is what we're calling that. Lefty Grove. That's what I saw it listed as. And someone might have found that from Topps, but I looked on the product page today and I did not see where they were getting that name from. Chipper Jones, Hanley Ramirez, Leo Jimenez, Rookie Refractor, and Tim Tawa. I was trying to see if there's odds anywhere so we could run some numbers, but I don't see anything. Mookie Betts, Eddie Murray Prism, Joe Morgan. That feels like a variation. Just looks different to me. And Pedro, again, another Expos blue Prism that just pops with the colors of the Expos uniform. That and the Andres Galarraga earlier. Very cool. Nationals probably a sneaky break with some of these Expos in there. Ernie Clement, David Festa, Willie Adames, and Tyler O'Neill. I did not look to see. I wonder if Barry Bonds is in this base set. I bet those cards would do well if he is. Fergie Jenkins, Andres Chaparro again, Thomas Sajaci, and Freddie Freeman. I would love to see some Bond stuff back in packs. So today's Friday. I went to a mall show. That's where I saw these. I went to a Dick's at a mall and a Lids at the mall. And at the mall show itself, picking up a decent amount of Barry Bonds stuff today. And Bonds had ultraviolets in 2025 Topps Chrome. I don't know why he wouldn't be in this. Nico Horner, Chase Mydroth, Matt Olson Refractor, and Cal Ripken Jr. It's a 500 card checklist. Otherwise, I would look real quick and see if I could find that. Helio Ramos, Framber Valdez Prism, Adael Amador Rookie, and Mackenzie Gore Blue Prism. Still looking for one of those gold or red prisms to pop out. Pretty much any name carries a premium on those. It's very, very tough to pull. Angel Shavili, Jason Giambi, Brooklyn Dodgers 1955 World Series, Gil Hodges. So two of those 1955 World Series inserts, and Tim Elko Rookie. So they're not extremely rare, but still definitely the rarest of the three inserts I've pulled. Spencer Steer, Fred McGriff, Topps Fractor, Carlos Rodon, 11 of 499. Sticking with one numbered per, more than one numbered card per blaster so far. If we can keep that rate up, I'll be just fine. Mason Wynn, Stuart Baroa, Paul Skeens Refractor, and Evan Longoria. Probably drop that Skeens in the whatnot stuff. Probably do decent. Nolan Ryan, Thomas Harrington Prism Refractor, Lars Nootbaar, on a rose gold toily numbered to 75. Nootbaar should be back up soon. And Mike Trout, base card number 1 Trouty. The stack of hits over here is pretty big. Kerry Carpenter, Caleb Durbin, Nick Enright Rookie, and Denzel Clark Rookie. We are 3/4 of the way through. I like the rip so far. Yandy Diaz, Rogers Hornsby, Steve Carlton, again, old Phillies logo, and Pete Alonso. Hasn't been a Met for what feels like a year and a half, but he's on a Mets uniform in this. I think it's been 4 boxes since we pulled an auto. We were averaging 1 every 2. Now we're averaging 1 every 3. Let's pull one more. I'll take one more for the road. Alec Boehm here. DJ Hers Prism. Jared Kelenic, the Braves. What is this? 2 teams ago? Jared Kelenic and Blue Jim Palmer. A blue Prism set would be a fun way to do this set. They don't sell for a ton. Valente Balazo, Adam Mazur, Adrian Beltre, Blue Shimmer, 31 of 100. Dalton Varsho again. 500 card set, and I think I have 4 Dalton Varshos. Jack Peterson, Roki Sasaki Rookie, Shohei Ohtani, Sales and Rails insert. 2 Ohtani inserts. I like that ratio. Craig Biggio. That'll pump up the numbers. Those are, it's Shohei Otani's market is just crazy. It legitimately makes no sense. Anthony Volpe, Willie Mays here, Scott Rowland, purple vibrations, 80 of 250. So I mean, we're way over a parallel per, almost 2 serial numbered per blaster. And again, these parallels don't carry a major premium. You can actually put together a pretty cost efficient rainbow of any of these players, but they're still fun. I don't mind having a bunch of numbered hits. I will take that. Leo Jimenez, Colton Cowser, Cliff Lee Refractor, and Tommy Nance. A product like this is perfectly acceptable. Not every product has to have the true serial numbered. Not every product has to have a bunch of serial numbered cards, but every once in a while, toss us a bone with a retail. Luis Robert Jr., John Kenzie Noel, Kobe Mayo, 3 serial numbered cards in this blaster alone. Kobe Mayo, Rose Gold Mini Diamond to 75, and Jackson Churio. Beltre, Roland, and Mayo, 2 Hall of Famers, and at least somewhat interesting rookie. Mitch Haniger, Ted Simmons, Ted Williams doubleheader, Eric Zabrowski rookie. He was actually fantastic in the Guardians bullpen until he recently got hurt. Yastrzemski and Ted Williams on the doubleheader insert. This recap's going to be fun. Cater Montero, Manny Machado, Dave Winfield, and a nice Nick Kurtz blue prism rookie. That again will make the recap stacked. All right, that was 10 of the 12 blasters. 10 of them I got from Dick's. That was the maximum I could purchase. And then I got 2 from Lids. This was also the maximum I could purchase. Lids at the mall would only let me buy 2 boxes. I probably would have bought another 10. I don't think I would have done more than that, but I'll take my 2 and be happy. Ichiro, Logan O'Hoppe, Nick Kurtz Refractor, back-to-back Kurtz parallels, Tyler Locklear rookie. Nick Kurtz, I don't think I pulled a single base, but I do have 2 parallels. Tim Raines, Thurman Munson Prism, Matt Chapman, 2 home runs today, by the way. Matt Chapman, Rose Gold Diamond Refractor, 15 of 75. And Paul O'Neill. I don't want to be greedy, but I'd love to see another auto. Sammy Sosa, River Ryan rookie, Sandy Koufax with unfortunately a line across the top. 1955 World Series insert, 3rd one of those. Garrett Crochet. Will Warren rookie, David Wright, George Brett, and Isaac Paredes. Nothing noticeable between these and the Dicks and the Lids version. They seem exactly the same. Kirby Puckett, Andre Dawson Prism, Buster Posey Refractor, Dalton Rushing Blue Prism Rookie Refractor. This is the first live stream from the new place. I don't even know if you can hear me. I don't even know if the microphone's on. I might just be ripping it to no one. Resigns, Nolan Shanuel, Lee Smith, and Jared Kelenic. I'll find out when I go to rewatch this, see what kind of mistakes I made. See what names I messed up. Adrian Del Castillo, rookie. Zebby Matthews, Ricky Henderson, Rails, and Sales. Okay, thank you, Blank. Appreciate that. I just wanted to make sure because no one in the chat has said anything. It's entirely possible that I was just ripping in silence, which there is a place for that. If you wanted to have a YouTube video where you just ripped cards and did not say a word, I think there'd be a spot for that. Cade Povich, rookie auto. I asked for another auto. I think that's 4 autos. 4 in 12. Yeah, or Hershiser and another Mazeroski insert or parallel. Bill Mazeroski, numbered to 150. Mini Diamond, 2 Mazeroski parallels, and Cliff Lee. 1 box to round us out. I will say this is the autographs and the parallels. There's 3 non-numbered parallels. For 11 boxes so far, that is a fun rip. Again, not every card has to be worth $1,000. Those parallels can be worth anywhere from 3 to 10. And I'm happy. It doesn't have to be that serious for every single product. Am I missing packs or are they just out of order here? Okay. Did I get an extra pack? Nope. 8 packs. Just the cardboard was in between some of the packs for some reason. Josh Hader, Bryce Tadasio, Spencer Strider, and Ezekiel Tovar. Little something on that corner. Can't tell. It doesn't look like the camera picked it up at all, so it might just be the lighting in here. Still trying to figure out lighting in this room as well. Paul Goldschmidt, Lawrence Butler Prism Refractor, Mickey Mantle insert. These 1955 World Series inserts look fantastic. Roy Lewis Blue Prism. I mean, they're I like minimalist inserts. All three of these look good. Miguel Cabrera, Matt Holliday, Willie McCovey Blue Vibrations Refractor, numbered to 150, 13 of 150. Willie McCovey, Nolan Gorman. I will do a recap of all the parallels just so you can see. I mean, for 12 boxes, it's a lot. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Jacob deGrom, Bryce Tadasio Refractor, and Freddie Freeman. I'll probably do a like a short, and I'll put it on all the channels as well. Chan-Ho Park, Darren Baker, Tommy Edman Rose Gold. This is numbered out of 75. Tommy Edman, 64 of 75 Rose Gold. Tristan McKenzie. Interesting choice. I know this. I'm sure these cards were made a while ago, but it's interesting some of the checklist names. Will Warren, Jack Morris, Aaron Judge doubleheader. This is with Mantle. Did pull two of those. That's a good one to double up on, Judge and Mantle, and Jose Barrios. I do believe I pulled. I was on a pace for one per, probably about one every 1.5. Blasters probably pulled 8 in the 12. Kirby Puckett, Trevor Hoffman, and we did pull a gold prism, and it's Bobby Witt. Oh, what an ending. Heck yeah. Man, all I did was talk about gold prisms, and then I pull a Bobby Witt. Dang. Oh, man, this makes the whole break worth it, in my opinion. This will be... I will probably keep this, honestly. I'm a Bobby guy, and we'll probably never see another one in the wild. It looks fantastic. This might be a future PSA card. Heck yeah. Oh, man. What a way to end. I know I have another pack, but that felt monumental. Adrian Beltre, Michael Garcia, Matt Holliday, and Ryan Sandberg. My goodness, what a way to end. I'm pumped for that. I have sleeves and top loaders around. That one's going in right now. So is the Kershaw. That was a very, very, very fun break. People talk about fun in this hobby. I'll tell you what, you got to find the fun where you can. I just so happened to luck into seeing these in the wild today, but I also bought some from Topps. Yeah, I will try and resell some of the cards, but I also might keep the two biggest hits because, well, collecting is fun. I will do a recap video with the inserts and the hits. Those are fantastic. I'm thrilled with this break. If I had 100 more blasters, I would rip them right now. This was a very, very fun break. 1955 World Series inserts. Mickey Mantle, Sandy Koufax, Gil Hodges, and Casey Stengel. These are called Rails and Sales inserts. Ricky Henderson, Shohei Ohtani, Pedro Martinez, Eddie Murray, Ken Griffey Jr., Juan Soto, and Giancarlo Stanton. Double headers. Judge with Mantle, Ted Williams, Aaron Judge again, Bobby Witt Jr., Bob Gibson, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Shohei Ohtani, and Gunnar Henderson. And all of my autos and hits. Tommy Edman to 75, Willie McCovey to 150, Bill Mazeroski to 150, Cade Povich rookie auto. Good-looking autograph on that card. Matt Chapman to 75, Nick Kurtz, just a refractor and a blue prism, but happy to see some Kurtz parallels in the mix. Kobe Mayo, I believe that's a jersey number 5 of 75. Scott Rowland to 250, Adrian Beltre to 100, Lars Nootbaar to 75, Carlos Rodon to 499, Sabathia to 250, Yandy Diaz to 100, Adrian Gonzalez to 499, Luis Garcia to 100, Nick York to 99, Aaron Shunk auto, Barry Larkin to 250, James Wood Prism Refractor rookie, Bill Mazeroski to 99, Justin Robleski to 75, Big Poppy to 99, Michael Mercado auto to 99, Dylan Cruz Topps Refractor to 499, Jim Edmonds to 499, Chase McDermott rookie auto, and Willie Castro to 250. But the darlings of the break and not up for debate, Kershaw True Gold Refractor, numbered 250, and in my opinion, even better, Bobby Witt Gold Prism Retail Exclusive. These have not been numbered in the past. Print runs anywhere from 10 to 50 has been estimated. When we get Odd Slab Squatch, we'll put those out, and I can't wait to see it, but pumped to have that. I have 20 more boxes and 8 hobby coming. I don't know if I'll rip the hobby. Might throw those on the shelf and then rip more blasters, but I appreciate you guys watching. I will be back with live breaks of Series 2 soon. I should have that on Wednesday the 10th. So, guys, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Appreciate you, Blank. See you next time.